What's up, everybody? Back to the Alpha Moose Productions channel. In this video, we are going to be doing a little ranking, doing a little tier list. Tried to record a video the other day where me and my wife were both doing this, and it didn't work out. So now it's just me, and we're going to try this again. Today we're ranking Adam Sandler movies. I think he's a real funny dude. He's one of my favorite comedians. He's one of my favorite actors. I love pretty much everything he's done. I've seen 90%, if not all of these movies. I already see one or two that I know I haven't seen, or haven't seen in a long time. So we're going to be a little subjective to those. Pay no mind to the stupid ads on the site. We're using the tier maker or website, which is a bunch of this stuff already pre-made. So that's why it looks like that. So without further ado, let's rank some Sandler movies, huh? First up, which is funny that this is the first one up, because 51st Date is by far my favorite movie. Instant S tier. I think it is hilarious. I think it is real sad at points. There's some great moments of range from everybody. You have all of Adam Sandler's fans. Also, all of Adam Sandler's friends are in the movie, like normal, but they all play really good, memorable characters. But this is also my favorite Rob Schneider role in all of his movies. His little friend who's the flippies off the dock. This is just my all-time favorite movie. It's a good comfort movie. Watched it a lot. When I was sick and had to stay at home with my dad, I watched this movie a lot. But this is probably by far my favorite movie. I watch it every time it comes on. It doesn't get old. Now right off the bat, Meatball. I haven't watched. I have no idea what this is. Looks like a bulldog, so we're just gonna leave it there. Same thing for Airheads. I know about it, but I've never seen it. So we'll leave that in the haven't watched section. Anger Management, solid middle of the road, C tier. I've watched it twice. Actually, no. I'm gonna move it to D, because I've watched it 2 or 3 times. It's on all the time, but I never go back and watch it. I remember this part of it, like I remember this movie makes me really mad. Ironically, maybe that's what it's supposed to do, hence the movie, just because of all like. And I'm like this with a lot of movies, TV shows. If there's a situation where someone is getting like, where bad stuff is happening due to like misunderstanding and stuff like that, and stuff can't be worked out, it really like makes me anxious and makes me just really annoyed really quickly. And that's what the kind of the premise of this movie is. A lot of this stuff happens where he has anger management issues, but in reality, anyone in that situation would, and there's just a lot of misunderstanding. So I really don't like it's a decent one, but I don't go back and watch it. Bedtime Stories, it's classic. It's a good family one. He has a couple of really good that are just solid family ones. And I think we'll get to some more later, but this is just a great one. I remember when it came out. Yeah, and the guinea pig with the big eyes and all that. Solid B. Big Daddy. It's another one. I don't know if I want to do S or A. It's another movie I watched a lot. Homesick with my father. Oh man, this one has some sad parts too. I'm gonna put it up here in S as well. It's really good when you have the Sprouse twins as a kid and the whole like the child, what's it called? Where the kid wants to be with Adam Sandler, doesn't want to go with his real dad, and the whole like, you know, all that stuff. When you get children involved, it can get really sad really quick, and it's just a really good one. Big Daddy, solid S tier for me. Billy Madison, this might be controversial because a lot of Adam Sandler fans, this is up there for them. But I'm going to put this at D. I'll put it above Anger Management. The only thing that would make me put Billy Madison higher is the side characters. I think Adam Sandler is so stupid in this movie, and I like stupid comedy. That's one of the reasons I like Adam Sandler. But like literal stupidity, really gets on my nerves, and a grown man acting like a child really gets on my nerves. However, in the movies that have Chris Farley in it, His role in this is really funny. I do like that. But I know you're like, well, he's really stupid too. What's the difference? I don't know. Personal preference. I think Billy Madison is stupid, and the whole thing with like him and Mr. Penguin, it cringes me out every time. Drew Barrymore Blended. This is an A tier. It's another good family one. Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler combo is a good one for sure. My wife really likes this one. It's a good family movie. It has Bella Thorne. That's her name. Yeah, and a couple of other people in it. Terry Crews, his role in this movie is really funny. I enjoy it every time I watch it. It's A tier. Bulletproof, I've seen once and don't really remember a lot of it, so I'm gonna put it at C because I don't remember hating it, but I don't remember enjoying it enough to go back and watch it. Chuck and Larry, it's a B tier. It's a very funny premise. There's a lot of funny characters in this as well, but I don't go out of my way to go watch Chuck and Larry. But it is a good premise. Click, A tier for sure. One of the first movies I ironically cried over. Sue me. The scene where he's like dying in the rain as a fat man. It got me. Moving on, 8 Crazy Nights, S tier. It is one of my favorite holiday movies. I watch it every year, and once again, it is really stupid. So you're like, well, if you like this, why do you like Billy Madison? I don't know. Maybe that's animated. Maybe that's a musical. I do like musicals. Maybe that's what it is. But S tier, I love it. And this is one of the movies that I show people. I'm like, hey, have you seen this? I bet you haven't. And I show it to them and make them watch it. Funny People, ironically, not that funny. Going Overboard, also not funny. That's all I have to say about it. I couldn't even make it through Funny People, and I couldn't even get to the first 15 minutes of Going Overboard. It's just mind-numbingly bad. Yeah. So we're going to do Grown Ups first. Grown Ups, S tier. It's a great movie. When it first came out, everybody talked about it. And it is one of the most quoted Adam Sandler movies and talked about Adam Sandler movies even today. Followed by Grown Ups 2, which is a solid A tier. I wouldn't give it an S because it doesn't have the bigger impact. And it's literally one of those cases where like they copied the exact formula from the first movie because it worked so well. And it works again. It's just not as impactful to me. I mean, literally almost the exact same story beats happen. But it is a really good movie, and like the whole fight scene at the end, and you throwing in the extra characters, like when he goes back to the hometown, throwing in the extra people like Shaquille O'Neal, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm trying to think, Nick Swartzen's in this one, and a couple of the other people who you didn't. Some of his friends are like regulars that you didn't really see in the first one who are in this one. But yeah, Grown Ups 2 is an A tier as well. Happy Gilmore, A. I'm gonna put it up, but I'm gonna reorganize the A tier real quick. I think Grown Ups. Yep, okay, that's better. Top of the A tier, almost S tier, but not quite. Almost S tier, but not quite. I do love Happy Gilmore. It is a great movie. And he's working on the second one currently. It's one of the reasons I got into golf, ironically. But not quite an S for me. Now we're going to get into some of the Hotel Transylvania movies, which I think are Hotel Transylvania 2. It's the one with Dracula's dad and the baby. We'll put D. I don't really care a lot for it. I think this is Hotel Transylvania 3. Hotel Transylvania 2, I don't like that much. Hotel Transylvania 3, I like it better. Yeah, that's when they're on the cruise ship and he falls in love with the cruise captain and all that. And Hotel Transylvania 1, we're gonna put that as a B tier, because that I do like the first one quite a bit. But once again, it's not an A or an S. Hubie Halloween, and this came out a couple years ago, and a lot of people hated it. I watched it when I was still living in the fraternity house, with a bunch of my fraternity brothers. It's stupid, it's funny, but it's not childish stupid funny. It's Adam Sandler's playing a character. I'm gonna put it at B. Okay, now we get to Hustle. This is one of his serious movies, and Hustle gets an S. 8 Crazy Nights will always be at the bottom of the S tier. I'm gonna put Hustle above Grown Ups. This is one of the most better acted movies, and it's just a really good, solid movie. If you have not seen Hustle on Netflix, track it down and watch it. It's really good. Next, Jack and Jill. F. I hate that movie. I cannot get past the scenes with Al Pacino. You should know what I'm talking about. Enough said. Just go with it. That's another good one. I'm gonna put it at the top of B tier. I don't think it's quite into the A column, but it's a really good one. I like him with Jennifer Aniston. They have a really good kind of back and forth. Nick Swartzen's in this too. I actually don't like Nick Swartzen. I don't think he's that funny. But his character in this one, where where he makes the sheep come back alive, that's really silly. Little Nicky. I have to move some stuff around. I'll put Little Nicky here. Nope. Here. There we go. I actually do like Little Nicky. It's another one that's really stupid and funny, but it has a lot of really funny moments that make me like the movie. It's not Adam Sandler that makes me like it. It's all a bunch of the little moments. Mr. Deeds. Mr. Deeds is up here. I like it a lot more than a lot of other people do. Murder Mystery 2. I'll put it there. I don't remember. But I'll put Murder Mystery 1 also here. But it's better than the second one. It's better than... I'm going to put Bulletproof. I'm just going to move that down here because I can't think enough about what happens in it to make it a good decision. Pixels, it's another fun family one, but I'm also going to put it in C tier. Oh gosh, where'd it go? Hold on. All right, we're back. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties. For some reason, the little Pixels logo thing is corrupted or stupid or something. Every time you click on it, try to move it, like freezes the screen. So we're not going to touch this. It's going to stay in C where it belongs. Next up was Spanglish. My wife hated this movie, thought it was so boring, but I thought it was kind of cute. I thought it was a decent little will they, won't they story. But it is long. I'm going to put it at a bottom of C. That's My Boy. Didn't like. I think it's really cringy. I think it's cringe comedy, which I'm not a fan of. I get secondhand embarrassment easily, so there you go. Do-Over. Bottom of C. I know my dad really likes this one. This one, it's funny. I like they include David Spade. I feel like he doesn't get as much love these days. That's where we are. The Longest Yard, A tier. I'll put it above. I like it above Blended. I actually like it above Grown Ups too, but not as much as Happy Gilmore. Longest Yard's a great one. I know it's a remake, but a lot of the characters from the original one are in this one. And the choice to make it an Adam Sandler movie, I think it was a good option. I think it made the movie a lot funnier, and I think once again having people like Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kevin Nash, Great Khali, like big WWE wrestler guys in there, I think it's a funny pool. And Goldberg, of course. Yeah, I think that's a funny pool, but I also think that all leans to make a really good, like, funny sports comedy, and takes place in prison, which is even funnier. Reign Over Me, haven't seen it. Punch Drunk Love, seen it once, but don't remember anything that happens in it, so we're gonna enough in it, so that's where we are. Waterboy, S tier. Put it above 8 Crazy Nights. I'm gonna put it above Hustle. It's good. It's good. It's another where he's playing a character, and it's a very very memorable character. I wish they would make a sequel to Waterboy over Happy Gilmore. It's great. The Cobbler, bottom of D tier. Very boring, but it's not really. It's not made by his normal Happy Madison company. It's just blah. The Wedding Singer, top of A tier. It's not quite in my S. Come on, move, you turd. There you go. It's not quite in my S, but it is probably the best of the A tier. The Week Of, this is one of his Netflix originals. This was done with Chris Rock. This one, a lot of people didn't like this one, but I liked it a lot more than other people did. It's top of B. Uncut Gems. I mean, this is Oscar bait. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of A. I didn't like it as much as Hustle, but it's really good. Now we're getting to the final ones. You Are So Not Invited to My Bar Mitzvah. So this movie he made for his daughters, and this is more of a them movie than a him movie because he's their dad, but he's not in it as much as the daughters are. Me and my wife watched this one. It's not bad. I'll put it here. Do not mess with the Zohan. This is another one that's stupid humor. A lot of the stupid humor ones have Nick Swartzen in it. I don't know if that's a me thing or whatever, but I do think this movie is really funny. It has a lot of jokes in it that you cannot make today, like the whole like Dave Matthews being racist and hating like Arab and Israeli people and trying to get them to go against each other. You couldn't do that today. I'm gonna put it lower than Lil Nicky. There we go. Sandy Wexler, I'm gonna put it as an F. This movie was really hard for me to get through. I know what they're going for, like an aging acting manager or whatever. Sorry, I just couldn't get through it. What's this one? Matt, I can't. I don't know what this movie is, so I'm gonna put it in haven't watched. I can't really see. And the Ridiculous 6. It is ridiculous. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of C tier. I'd like it better than all that. So this is what we got, guys. I'm gonna go through it in order, and top to bottom, see if there's any changes I want to do. 51st Dates, that's where it belongs. It is my favorite, not only my favorite Adam Sandler movie, it is my favorite movie. Okay. Then we have Big Daddy, which is up there. Waterboy, Hustle, Grown Ups, 8 Crazy Nights. I think that's a pretty solid S tier for me. Once again, this is my opinion. If my opinion is trash, then so be it. Top of A tier is The Wedding Singer, followed by Happy Gilmore and The Longest Yard, Grown Ups 2, Blended, Click, Mr. Deeds, and Uncut Gems. I think it's pretty solid. I'll do Click over Blended, and I'll do Mr. Deeds at the end. B, we have The Week Of, Just Go With It, Bedtime Stories, Little Nicky, Don't Mess With the Zohan, Chuck and Larry, The First Hotel Transylvania, and Hubie Halloween. I think it's pretty good. C tier, The First Murder Mystery, You Are So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah, Hotel Transylvania 3, Murder Mystery 2, Pixels, Spanglish, Do-Over, Ridiculous 6. In D tier, we have Billy Madison, That's My Boy, Anger Management, Hotel Transylvania 2, and The Cobbler. F tier, we have Sandy Wexler, Funny People, Going Overboard, and Jack and Jill at the very bottom. And the ones I haven't seen are Meatball, Airheads, Bulletproof, Rain Over Me, Punch Drunk Love, and the one I can't read. Okay. I think this is pretty solid. I think this is a good tier list. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check us out. We're on other things at The Alpha Moose Podcast, as well as on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what we got, guys. Hope you guys have a good afternoon, and thanks for watching.